today I am going to be talking about a celebrity fragrance that has been well loved and very hyped up all over the internet, and no other than Billie Eilish. I'm not only going to be talking about one fragrance, I'm going to be talking about all three of her fragrances that she took out recently, and I'm going to tell you my least favorite to my top first favorite fragrance from Billie Eilish. Now, I am Tina Marie, and if you haven't subscribed yet or are here for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe on the button below if you want to see videos like this about fragrances and much more. As well, don't forget to press that notification bar just in case you want to continue to see my content. And thank you so much if you are a subscriber and you're here again to watch my videos. I am very thankful for all of you who continue to support me in this channel. Now, I'm going to start off with this discovery set. Actually, it's not even a discovery set because this is a 1 fluid ounce. Both of them are. And this is just a great opportunity to try both of her first fragrances she took out. So this is the first Billie Eilish number 1, and this is the number 2. And these are well-loved fragrances. And I'm going to be talking about the notes. I also have the third one. That's her limited edition. I did make a video about this fragrance already, but I'm still going to recap on the notes and what I think about this fragrance compared to the other two that I have here. So I am first going to be talking about the first Billie Eilish, and I'm going to open this up. And this is limited edition as well. They still have it online, so you could still find it. But I paid $86 for 1 fluid ounce of each. And what better way to shop for fragrances that you want to get to know about and see if it works for you. But this is the iconic Billie Eilish number 1. It's in gold, and all of them have the same design. Now, I'm going to be talking about the notes, and I have my tester strips right here that I'm going to be spraying so that we can talk about it. So I'm going to see, I already sprayed these, so I have to choose the one that goes with the strip. All right, so I'm going to spray it again because I was testing these a little bit. So the atomizer is okay. It's not like the best, but it works. Now, this perfume starts off with this coconut nutty scent. Then it dries down a little bit on a fresh note with vanilla. Vanilla here is the star of the show with the coconut because I still smell the creaminess of the coconut, but then the vanilla takes over a little bit. Now, this one has a little bit of that woody note too when it dries, and it is very deep. I say the sillage of this is probably arm's length, and you do have to be very careful to not overspray because then this can come out across like very heavy if you do overspray. But this is a very beautiful fragrance. I say this is also like unisex, yet it does lean slightly feminine, but I feel like men still can wear it because there's a lot of men that do like sweet gourmand fragrances. And though this is not like super sweet, I feel like it does lean a little bit on the feminine side. So yeah, this is very beautiful, and I'm going to read the notes really quick so that we can talk about what my impression is based on the notes we read here. So it says here on the website that Billie Eilish number 1 has sugared petals, mandarin, warm berries, creamy vanilla, soft spices, cacao, sleek wood, warm musk, and tonka bean. Now, for this fragrance, even if it doesn't have coconut, it does give me the impression like it has it. And it might be the cacao note, which is like the chocolatey note. Sometimes it could have that creamy, coconutty or nutty like note to it. I do smell a freshness, but I didn't know it had that warm berry note. And I do smell that creamy vanilla because I did talk about that this has some type of like creamy vibe to it. I do not smell the mandarins or the sugar petals, but I do smell the tonka bean note in here. And that's the woody note that I sense from this fragrance. So I kind of get why people love the fragrance, is because it has all these incredible notes of like citrus, vanilla, and cacao, and tonka bean. Tonka bean is a well-loved note. So now for my next review for Billie Eilish number 2. And it also has the same design, but this one is a much darker tone. This is like a grayish bronze color. And I'm going to spray it on this. So this is the tester strip I used a while ago. And yeah, this starts off with a citrus pine note. I do get a pine note in here, like a fresh, like pine tree note. It starts to warm up a little bit once we get into the dry down. Like I sense like a woody note in here. And that's pretty much it. I feel like those are the 3 notes that I sense from this fragrance. But it's very unisex. I don't feel like it leans masculine or feminine. I feel like this one anybody can wear with confidence. And I feel like this one, compared to this one is more creamy and warm, and a little bit more deeper. And I feel like this one's still like deep because of the woody note, but the freshness of this, the citrus and the pine, like makes it more like not a daytime fragrance, but I feel like it's more fresh. And I feel like this one you could kind of wear it during the day. If you do a light spray, that could be perfect. This could be like more of a signature scent, and this one could be more of a nighttime scent. So let's read on the notes of this fragrance online, and we'll compare it to my impression. So here on the website, Billie Eilish number 2 has Italian bergamot, apple blossom, incense, papyrus. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I butcher that. Then it's black pepper, wild poppy flower, palo santo, ebony, and skin musk. Now I do smell like that woody note, and I think that's coming from palo santo and the musk, but I smell more of the palo santo in the dry down. I do get a little bit of that incensey, peppery note because I sense that spice. And I thought that was like from a pine note, but it doesn't have a pine note. I feel like the mixture between the incense and the black pepper gives it that pine note. And then the citrus that I smell, the Italian bergamot and the apple blossom, is what I sensed in the beginning too, that freshness. But I can't distinguish it. It's not like, oh, I smell like straight out apple or Italian bergamot. It's very well blended, so it's something that you can't really tell. It just gives you this whole experience. Now, this one I really like I said, maybe for a signature scent or for a daytime or nighttime fragrance. I feel like this is more versatile. All right, so now I'm going to head on to our Billie Eilish number 3. This one I really, really like too, and I like the packaging. It's a deep red. And what I like about this one is that it has a little twist. It does remind me of the second Billie Eilish, which is this one, because it does have that freshness in the beginning. It has that green pine scent towards the dry down. And then towards the end, it has also this very woodsy, leathery note that makes it very sensual. I think from these 3, the most sensual fragrance is the Billie Eilish number 3. This one, I could sense a little bit of like a red note, but it's not cherry. And it's very citrusy. So I do want to see the notes online again so that we can talk about it. All right, so here on the details, it says that it has top notes of grapefruit, pink pepper, and jasmine. And then the mid notes is saffron, fresh fir needle, and cedar wood. The base notes, it has amber, oak moss, and skin musk. Now, in this one, it does have that fresh needle, which gives you that pine scent, which is very interesting that this one doesn't have, but it smells kind of similar in that sense. The cedar wood is something that they both have in common, the number 2 and 3. Now, the difference is that this one has the grapefruit and the pink pepper, which gives it that very red citrusy note that I sensed. And then it has jasmine, but I don't smell the jasmine at all. But I feel like this one is a unisex, but it leans more feminine just because it does have that red berry and floral note. All right, the saffron, I didn't sense because it wasn't too obvious. I feel like it was sitting in the back, like I just sensed like a spicy note, but it's not like an incense note like the second one. So, but it does have that same vibe because it does have that spiciness. Now, for the dry down, this one, it's very leathery and deep and woody, but it doesn't have a leather note. And I feel like that might be the amber note. And then the oak moss, I feel like it's mixed in with the fir needle because it is kind of green and it just smells very fresh, green, and deep woody. But it's so mixed in well with the fir needle and the amber and skin musk that you can you can't really distinguish it. Now, the first set, this retailed for $86 plus tax is around like 90 something. And for this one that's limited edition, let me see, it retailed $72. So Billie Eilish fragrances are economical. Even the limited edition one is still economical. So I'm going to be posting on the link below where you can find them. And I do want to share which one is going to be my top one from this whole trio. So my top one obviously is going to be the number 3, this red one, just because I feel like it's more unique. I feel like the citrus red notes of the grapefruit right here is very beautiful and very fresh and juicy. And also the fir needle, I feel like it's very creative. Like I haven't seen that note being used a lot on the 2003 and 2004 trends right now with notes and fragrances. I feel like this is very unique. And I do like how it has that leathery vibe to it, which makes it more interesting, more sultry, more sensual. And I like it about that. I like my fragrance to have some type of depth and complexity. And I feel like this one's the most complex out of these two right here. So I wished it was permanent, but it's not. So it's limited edition, so get it while you can. And then my second one is going to be Billie Eilish number 1. I love vanillas. You guys know that most of my fragrances have vanilla notes, but what I love about this, it's also creamy. I love how it's versatile, how anybody can wear it, how it still has a touch of gourmand and that sugary note in this. Like I like how it balances out all the woodsy and deep notes. Now for my second one, it's this one. I mean, I still like it. The only thing is that this one, I feel like I wouldn't reach for it too much just because I incline more to either a citrus woody note or a gourmand note. Like I wouldn't go for something super green and super woody green. I feel like this one leans a little bit more masculine. And I mean, it's nice. I mean, I will wear it, but it's not something that I would reach for often. So my rating in all of these is based on my taste, but I know that all of you have your own opinion and you guys can test it out. And I love these discovery sets that they do once a year for people to try out and see which ones they like. So thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you guys like and comment down below. I love to listen what you guys think. And also don't forget to subscribe and to put that notification bar just in case you want to see more reviews like this. Bye.